and no,
The
I don't
proper-
do that type of stuff. And
Yeah, but you get her in bed, you fucking freak. Next thing you know, you can put Tomcats. I don't know if anybody's seen that movie, but Tomcats. There's a part where the main actor, I think it's Jerry O'Donnell, who's with this librarian, ends up pushing a button. The librarian pushes his button. He gets tied up to the bed lifts, and then all these fucking whips and chains and paddles come out.
you fuck around and end up doing a Superman on a chick. You ever done a Superman?
What is Superman?
You know what a Superman is, G?
I have a feeling, but no, I've never done that.
Reaper, you know what Superman is?
I've heard of it, but I've never.
Oh, you ever heard like the what's it called? The Bronco?
I've heard of it, but I've never performed it myself.
No, I'm trying to remember exactly how it goes. I have to go back and ask DJ Bear about this because he was the one that actually told me about it. If I'm not mistaken, a Superman is where you're fucking a chick doggy style, and then you pull out and you nut on her back. Then you go get a towel and throw it on her back, so she's now has a cape.
Wow.
And then if I'm not mistaken, I think you try sticking your dick in her ass just to see her get up and run up. Because you done stuck the dick up her ass, and she looks like she's flying.
Wow.
All right.
I think that's what it was. I mean, I don't know. I gotta bring it up to DJ Bear.
Somebody
to
Google that shit.
All right, we'll Google that during our break, see if that's accurate or not. But right now, I think our time's up, and it's time to hit the commercial break.
Damn, but that's funny. Imagine though, bro.
I've heard of the Superman.
You know, a chick and throw a towel on her back, and you try sticking it in her pooper, and then she jumps off that bed, leaping. She's able to leap tall buildings and mountains and shit. You know,
Leap a tall building in a single bound.
So, ooh, girl, I found your kryptonite. Okay.
It ain't green either.
Yeah, it ain't green either. There you go. Okay, so on that note, I guess we're going to take a break because I swear to God, that is just the tip of the penis in this episode.
Tip of the point?
Tip of the point. Tip of the iceberg. Yes. This episode is so raw. We're like no condoms. We go raw.
I always go raw, but I always take care of myself.
You know what? I think I just found our fifth topic.
All right, well, okay then.
Because I swear to God, I got to talk to you about that, man. We boys, but God damn, we got to talk about that.
Protection, goddammit.
We're going to come back to it. Let's take a little break here, and we'll come back to the Social Shakedown, and let's get into the Sexpisode. Because we got 5 sexy topics to talk about, but they're so dirty and so juicy and so delicious. You will come in geysers. Oh, yeah. All right, so we'll be back with the Social Shakedown. Social Shakedown.
Do you want to sit over there?
We had an interesting topic that we're about to jump into here.
Ooh, let me go first.
Okay, wait. G's got something for y'all real quick.
Like I said, I was going to look it up during the break, and according to Urban Dictionary, the Superman position, and I quote, the Superman position is where a girl is lying on her back, legs pulled up to chest, and you do her while pretending like you're Superman. It puts a lot of stress on her back, but it's fun, and it does say that.
Do you also have a blazing S on your chest? And do you also have the little curl hanging down from your hair too?
Hey, my hair's long enough. I can do the curl. I can pull up the curl.
Yeah, just shave the beard though.
Can you stare at her pussy and make it turn red hot?
No, that I can't do.
Do you wear blue tights?
I can stare at her eyes and make it red.
Homie, do you keep your shoes on while you're knocking them boots? That's G style right there. Alright, so obviously our episode today, if you cannot tell, is all about the wonderful world of sex, intercourse, doing the business, the monkey business, doing the hibbity dibbity, smacking asses,
which is forbidden in the U.S.
twirling the tonsils.
Wow, twirling the tonsils. Is it physically possible?
Now, look, I'm trying to think about it. Actually,
If you figure
if
it
your
out,
penis is not too big, yes. Or if her mouth is not too small, then yes. So, with that being said, we have 5 topics, of course, that we always do on the Social Shakedown, where we talk about 5 topics relevant to, whatever it is that we're discussing for the day. And since, of course, this episode is completely about sex, no surprise, all of our topics revolve around sex. So, I'm going to go ahead and kick it off first.
Widow, cool yourself, please.
With my topic actually doesn't revolve around sex, but I know that knowing us, it's going to lead to it. So I just happened to be on Yahoo, and Yahoo has a, one of their little stories. As the title of it is 5 weird medical tests you can try right now. It's basically little medical tests that you can use to test yourself to find out if you have certain diseases or your possibility to have some diseases.
Like grabbing your balls to check for testicular cancer, or?
Well, I grab my balls, but I don't check for cancer. It's something completely separate.
Well, I grab them, but it's not specifically for testicular cancer, but.
Usually get that nut off a little quicker.
Nice. So, one of the things that they talk about, tests you can try at home, is the finger measurement test. And it's mostly to test for osteoarthritis. Okay? Now, it's pretty interesting. It tells you to basically, I'll kind of explain it like this. It says, and you guys try this here. This is only for guys. But what it is
I'm gonna order some name tags.
What you do is you hold your hands flat, and you look closely at the lengths of your fingers in relation to each other, and you check to see if your index finger is shorter than your ring finger.
I've heard about this, something like this.
Okay. So, it says that a recent study at the University of Nottingham in England found that if a woman's index finger is shorter than her ring finger, she's more than twice as likely as others to develop osteoarthritis of the knee or the hip. Now,
yours are normal, Shiloh. Don't worry about it.
So that's in regards to women.
Sexy too. Oh,
let's talk about the men. Several other studies have found another use of finger management. It can be used to guess at penis size. According to studies done in South Korea, go figure. If a man's
that's so wrong, dude.
If a man's ring finger is significantly longer than his index finger, he's likely to be well endowed. While a short ring finger indicates average to below average size. Previous studies have shown that a long index finger is an indication of lower testosterone exposure in the womb.
Aww.
It says, guys, if you notice her looking at your ring finger, distract her by buying her a drink. That's nice. Yahoo telling you to get women drunk.
I'll start doing that now.
Here's a beer.
So let's start this fun little topic. Reaper,
out of 4 of us, out of 3 guys here, we're all looking at our hands. We're all looking at.
Well, technically, the reason I'm looking at my ring finger
Hey, you know what's
and
funny?
my
You're
index
black
finger,
and your fingers are about the same size.
That's kind of true. That is kind of true. Yeah.
I was gonna say, I heard that if a guy gets a sex change, that the doctors can't correct the finger links, because actually it's one thing they can't fix is that a guy will always have a longer ring finger than an index finger. You could tell when they had a sex change.
Oh wait, you're licking my middle ring finger to index. I'm looking at my middle finger.
Oh, you got happy.
I mean, a woman's ring finger will always be longer than her. I'm sorry, a man's ring finger will be longer than his index finger, and a woman's index finger will be longer than her ring finger. It's a topic that plastic surgeons do when they have a sex change, is that they can't change this part of a person's body. They won't change it just so that way they could tell gender what they were before.
Reaper, I'm talking about your penis size, sir.
Yeah, no, you got me.
I mean, it's
going back to an old topic that I heard about you.
It's interesting, but I mean, I would have to read the research.
I've heard about this though, going back to middle school. When I remember girls always come and check they would actually check the tip of your middle finger to like the bottom or base of your palm. I guess as a way of measuring a guy. I've always heard of that. Now, looking at my hands, number one, I need to cut my nails. Number two, I guess, I don't know. Ring finger is the ring finger is the second to last one, right?
Yeah. The ring finger is the second to your pinky. It's right next to your pinky.
Homie, I'm not planning on getting married anytime soon, okay? I'm just wondering.
And it's on your right hand.
I need to clean the shit out of my nails.
Oh,
Jesus.
I mean, it's on your left hand. I'm sorry. Hey, wait a minute. What the hell?
Sheila, you damn. He's got two left feet over here. Two right hands. So, okay. Let's do it like this then. Hold your hand up. Like measure with me, bro. Pull it out and measure with me.
That don't sound right. Pull it out and measure with me.
Shiloh, who's bigger?
You are. Damn you, Caesar. I see now why Rome fell to you.
Hi-yo. I like that one. I'm taking that one, bitch. I'm using that shit. That will be in a promo before the end of the week. Damn it. Shadow, do you think that now that you know this information, that you're going to use it towards your advantage and start checking out dudes' fingers?
Most definitely. Yeah.
Start looking for that ring finger. Do you think that they might think things that, oh my gosh, she's looking at my ring finger, she wants to get married or some shit?
Remember, guys,
no.
It's not the size that matters. It's how you plow it.
I can do a lot of damage with this ring finger, let me tell you. Woo, but all four of these things, if I can get all five in, damn, I can't talk to you no more. You need to go see a doctor.
Hey, if I can get all five, I don't care, dude. Other shit to do.
Wow.
That's a handshake, man. I mean,
if you get five in there, bro, that means it's been around the block more than a couple
for real.
Baby's hand real quick.
One is very good. 2 is okay. 3 is fine. 4 is and 5 is okay. I'm walking away now.
I honestly, I think
is that how you test it before you lay with someone, or what?
No, it's just when I see all 5, it's like, never mind. You're probably a whole hooker. 1 or 2.
I always say 1 is too tight. 3 is just right. That's what I look at it. 4, you're a whore. I can't think of a rhyme for 5. I'm thinking of that one.
I don't know.
I swear to God, like remind me to bring this up with fucking with Cromwell and Skills. That's funny because that's like an hour-long conversation with those two right there.
That's more of a whole day-long conversation, not an hour-long, a day-long.
They're gonna be getting pissed and shit.
Man, Skills and Cromwell missing out on something.
They're gonna be over here trying to stretch their shit out and everything. Look, bitch, it is taller. Look, I'm pulling it. I just popped it. See, it's got an elbow and everything. Look at it.
Dislocating the finger.
Say, oh, look, it's bigger and it curves to the right.
So you're right-handed.
That's what's up. Woo! All right, I think we done killed that topic. That was fucking hilarious.
God.
Second one is pretty interesting. I believe G, you came up with this one, or at least you're trying to take credit for it, or you don't want to take credit for it, or whatever.
No, I say we both thought about it.
You and Charlotte both
The
thought
married
about
couple
it?
here.